Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, in another report, I talked about a conversation I had with the tournament director of the Toyota Series, Mark McQuah. And one of the other things that we talked about was the change in fishing that is taking place. And it's a rapid change that is taking place because of technology. And you know what? And again, you probably all sick of hearing me tell stories about when I was a kid or when I was really young and what fishing was and how it was so different. Well, it was. But now we live in a different time. And fishing has taken on a whole different flavor. And the great fishermen, and this was what Mark was telling me, the people that you have to look out for in these tournament trails that are leading are young people that really have mastered this technology. He says it's about the kids that were born with a cell phone in their hand. And these young people are so readily use these electronics. They can take these new graphs, these new technological instruments that are part of boats that allow them to actually see the fish all the time. And it's more than that. Now they have these forward-facing cameras and forward-facing graphs that allow you to look ahead and to locate not just locate the fish. You can tell which fish is bigger or whatever. He says this one guy that's leading the tour, he says he's watched him fish. He's not even looking at the water. He's looking at his screen. And as his screen shows him the different fish out there, he will be casting out sideways. And Mark was showing that was pretty interesting to see him using his hands and casting sideways without even looking sideways as he was pretending to be this guy in the boat. As he looks at his screen, he can present his lure, he can make it fall just to the right spot, can make it quiver and do things, and he can watch the fish come up and hit it. And we've talked about that before. I've told you about how this happens today, but I haven't really dwelled on how big an impact it's having on making these younger people the new stars of fishing. And here's the other thing. Now, lure companies are making the heads of jigs, for example, or the heads of these baits that they're selling out of a material that has a much greater resonance or imagery with these graphs so that bait really shows up more than any other time because of the materials used in the bait. So now the bait is being designed not to fool the fish, maybe not even to fool the fisherman, but to become an extension of the graphs that are used on these ultra-high efficiency bass boats. And it's the new wave in fishing. It's not me. It is not me at all, but that doesn't mean it isn't just hordes of new young people that are crazed about this sport. They want to rise to the top. They see people cashing big checks by winning bass tournaments. And that's what really is coloring the flavor of what fishing, and especially bass fishing, is today. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.